In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups.
Officer Ed Powell with the Cleveland Police Department.
And the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Okay, this is Officer Ed Powell with the Cleveland Police Department.
Yeah.
We're trying to see who's this individual that's calling the station here.
Well, it sure isn't us.
Is what?
I say it sure isn't us.
Okay, I don't know. We just received several phone calls from this number, okay, leaving lewd and lascivious remarks, not only to us, but for the captain and the lieutenant here.
Really? Well, we're a bed and breakfast, and nobody has access to our phones except my wife and myself, so I don't know how this is happening, but we sure wouldn't do anything like that.
Beg your pardon, sir?
That's happening, but it's not us.
Okay, well, we're advising you now that you have, well, whoever called from this number has called this district several times. Was saying how you wanted to have sex with the captain, and was saying how you wanted to have sex with the lieutenant here.
No kidding. How the heck did that happen? You know, we've been getting funny stuff on our phone, too. And we've tried to trace the calls, and you can't trace them. Real often they're traced to numbers that nobody has them. So I don't know. I think this phone company is just nuts.
No, it's not.
Sir, really and truly, I know there's nobody here that's doing that sort of thing. We're near our phones all the time, and our guests don't have access to them.
Yes,
and I know it's not my wife and myself. I got you in our 70s.
Well, I'm listening. Listen to what I'm saying, sir. We have several phone calls. We have several phone calls from this number. Okay, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is happening. The phone calls are not originating from here. I honestly, all I can say is everything's become computerized and everything. It's just insane. We're getting crazy calls here too.
Is what?
I say we're getting crazy calls here too. And we've called the phone company. We can't get them straightened out. But I tell you, honest to Pete, we're not calling and doing that kind of stuff. I would never do that.
Okay, who is this I'm talking to right now?
You're talking to Bill. I'm one of the owners of the bed and breakfast here.
Okay, Curry?
Pardon me?
Who is there with you, Mr. Curry?
I'm not Mr. Curry. I'm Mr.
Okay. Yes, and it was, sir. We have it on tape that we had two calls from this number. That's why we called you back.
Well, nothing's happening from this number.
Okay, y'all taping right? Okay, who's calling this number? Who's calling us here at this district? That's what we want to know.
Look, I don't know what your problem is. I'm not making the phone calls, and I've told you that. You keep accusing me of it. I can't do anything for you. I'm awfully sorry.
I beg your pardon, sir?
The call.
You do realize that this is the police department that you're talking with. This is the Cleveland Police 3rd District that you have.
All I can tell you is I'm not making the phone calls, and none of our guests are. They don't have access to our phones.
Sir, is there anybody else that's calling?
Of course not. There's just my wife and myself here, and we have guests, and they've been in their rooms all evening. They don't have access to these phones.
Okay, I don't know. We just received several phone calls from this number. Well, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Do you think possibly people are able to do this sort of thing now and make it look, because all I can say is this computer age, all kinds of strange stuff has happened. Are they able to make it look as though a different phone is making the calls than what is actually making them?
Is what?
Is it possible that there's another, somebody is somehow able to direct and make it look as though a call is coming from this phone when it's actually coming from another one?
No, it's not.
Well, what do you want me to do? I'm not making the calls. None of our guests are making the calls. So
sir,
what do you want me to do here? What are you after?
Sir, what is the last four digits of your number?
Pardon me?
What's your phone number, sir?
419-285-57.
Say again, sir?
419-285-57. 7.
Okay.
Is that the number that you think you have?
I'm sorry, you said 70 what, sir?
419-2857.
Okay. 216.
Is this number that you think you have?
216. And what's the last 4 digits?
Would you listen to what the hell I'm saying? I've given you the number
I beg your
3
pardon,
times.
sir?
It's 419
Sir.
2857.
Okay. Well, this was called by us. This is the police that you're talking to. This is and who are you again? Who again, sir?
Look, I'm going to tell you this one more time, and then I'm going to hang up.
Okay.
This is Bill. I have the bed and breakfast. My phone number is 419
Okay.
2857.
28. Okay. Well, what we're having right now is we have the folks listening to this conversation as we're listening to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we must tell you that you are being taped.
Well, that's fine.
You do realize that this is the police department that you're talking with. This is the Cleveland Police Department, District Number 3, sir.
This is the Cleveland Police Department yet. I don't know
Say again,
what's
sir?
going on there.
I beg your pardon, sir? Who is there with you, sir?
Okay, sir, all I can say is I think this is a con of some sort. I've given you the information. You keep asking me the same stuff. I've explained what the situation is, and
sir.
I think this is a crank call, and I'm going to hang up.
No, it's not.
You've used
sir.
up enough of my time. Good night.
Sir, who is there with you, Mr. Curry?
I better call him back and apologize.